8 bad habits that make you fat. There are many factors that make us gain weight, from our metabolism and the genetic predisposition of each to our diet or living habits. The first, we cannot control it, we must learn to live with it, but diet and living habits are in our hands. That's why it's important to know what bad habits make you fat and correct them to avoid weight gain. But before we continue with the video, let me remind you to click on the card on the top right side of this video, anytime you want, and download my free ebooks. So, let's go on with this video. 1. Do not respect the 5 meals a day. Never skip any food, especially breakfast, the most important of the day. When we skip one of the 5 meals, we will not have enough energy, a deficit that we will try to correct by eating between hours, another bad habit that makes you gaining weight or overeating in the next meal. Breakfast, lunch, snack, and dinner are sacred. Get the perfect healthy breakfast. 2. Not planning your meals. This means that we do not follow a balanced weekly menu, which causes imbalances in the nutrients we eat. You do not have to go to the dietitian to design a menu, we can plan it ourselves, but it also takes us to the next planning point, the purchase. At the time of going to buy, it is necessary to take a list of what we need, eliminating unhealthy products. 3. Eating on large plates. Here size matters, and a lot, basically because in a large plate fits much more food than in a small or medium plate. Usually, we eat everything on the plate, either for education or because we have been taught not to leave anything on the plate. This can be applied to serving rations in restaurants or fast food restaurants, which of course you should not step on. 4. Do you know how many calories you eat? Another of the most common mistakes when it comes to losing weight at home is not knowing how many calories we eat. By this we do not mean that you spend the day reading labels, adding and subtracting calories, but you should know approximately how many calories you eat every day. We have apps that help us in this work, and so make sure we do not consume more energy than we need. Do not forget to click on the card on the top right side of this video, anytime you want, and download my free ebooks. 5. Eating while we do other things. Although we normally eat in front of the television, it is not as good as it looks because the brain is distracted and will not tell the stomach when you have eaten enough. The same thing happens if you eat while working, studying, checking email, playing with your cell phone, or reading the newspaper. What does not distract us is to eat as a family, since when we eat alone we eat more. 6. Comparing yourself with friends and family. But sometimes eating accompanied has its cons. Not only because if we do it out of the house, it is more likely that we skip the planning we talked about before, but rather we will compare ourselves with the rest of the family or with our friends. If their eating habits are not good, it is easy to end up assimilating them, a risk factor to gain weight. It can also happen the opposite, stick to those good habits, but the normal thing is that we adopt the unhealthy ones. 7. Sleep poorly. Stress or anxiety helps to gain weight, and one of the consequences is that we sleep poorly, or that we stay up late. There is a hormonal imbalance that prevents us from feeling satisfied when eating, so we eat more. Neither should you eat before late or before bed, or that sweet and hypercaloric like soup, since the body does not rest enough. 8. The sedentarism. Say goodbye to sugary foods, fried foods, or excess salt, go to light foods, always in moderation, but if you are not active you have all the numbers in the world to gain weight. You have to do at least 30 minutes of exercise a day, even if it is walking. A sedentary lifestyle is one of the main causes of obesity and the gateway of serious diseases in the medium and long term. Please let us know your opinions in the comments section below. Source: https://biotrendies.com. To learn more about 8 bad habits that make you fat, please subscribe to this channel, share this video with others, like it, and download the book free by clicking the image at the end of this video or the link in the description below.